Lightning Share Scooters claims that you can make passive crypto income by leasing scooters through the app. That sounds cool, right? Except there are no actual scooters.
But you can't fault the people that were a part of it because it didn't seem like a scheme at the time.
Y'all gotta go save your parents from LSSC because, guys,
I am not the face of LSSC. I never applied for a job with the company. I am just a member, just like you.
There's a lot of people online talking about how they lost money in this LSSC scam, and I had no idea that this has been even going on. I've been out the loop, but in this video, we're going to take a look at what exactly LSSC is, how it operates, and how it is a scam. Let's get into it.
People are claiming they've found a secret money machine paying them $30 a day. But what if I told you there's a catch? You might have heard about the Lightning Shared Scooter Company, LSSC. Maybe someone even pitched it to you. They claim you can make passive income every day just by paying $9.50 upfront. Sounds too good to be true. Let's take a closer look. So what is LSSC? LSSC says they are a shared scooter company that started in 2024 in Hong Kong. Their pitch: you invest in scooters and in return you get daily passive income. They even mention an MSB, which is the Money Services Business License, to sound legit. But before jumping in, there's a big question. Where is the money actually coming from? Now, on paper, $30 a day sounds amazing. You'd break even in about a month and profit after that. But real shared scooter businesses, they don't operate this way. Their revenue usually depends on actual rides being booked by clients, not guaranteed payout. So if LSSC, my God, that's a tongue twister, I'll just call it LSC, isn't making money from real scooter rentals, where are the guaranteed returns coming from? If new investors are the primary source of revenue rather than actual scooter usage, that's a serious red flag, okay? Imagine if your bank lets you withdraw $30 a day forever because you just paid them $9.50 once, but no one ever deposits additional money. How long do you think that bank will survive? This is why understanding where the money for payout is coming from is so critical. And here's another red flag. Some new members don't even pay the $9.50 upfront because their recruiter covers it for them. That sounds so generous. Imagine in this economy, someone is just giving you $9.50. But what's the actual incentive? So these recruits use their daily earnings to pay the recruiter back. And in many cases, they're encouraged to bring in more people. So this starts to look less like a scooter rental and more like recruitment-driven revenue business. Now, this is what you need to ask before handing over your $9.50. 1. Can LSC provide real data on how many scooters are active and how much they're actually earning? How is the company making money? 2. If scooter rentals stopped today, will investors still get paid their $30 per day? If so, where is that money coming from? 3. Are people making more money from actual scooter rentals or from recruiting others? What's the percentage? 4. If no new members join, can the company still sustain those payouts? If these questions don't get clear answers, you need to proceed with caution. Opportunities that sound too good to be true always deserve a deeper look. LSC might be a legitimate company, but understanding how their payouts are funded is crucial before making any investment. Look, I'm not here to tell you what to do with your money. I just want you to make informed financial decisions. If you or someone you know is considering LSC, share this video so they can ask the right questions before making a decision. And if you're feeling pressure to recruit others, that's usually a sign to step back and really evaluate what you're getting yourself into. So if you found this helpful,
Yeah, I just, any company who says, hey, you can join here, and then if you recruit more people to come on, you can make more money off of them coming in. Like, anybody who says that, I'm already, feeling a little, scam vibes after that, because it makes no sense. you have to think logically and make things make sense. And if it don't make sense, it's usually a scam. But let's keep going.
Y'all gotta go save y'all parents from LSSC because, guys, what's going on in there is unspeakable. Mind you, I'm in LSSC because my mom gave me her funds to put in there for her. So I was the one doing it for her. Like, no matter how many times I told her not to do it. So tell me why these people haven't got their money in like about a month, right? To begin with, LSSC is a pyramid scam, right? And some people manage to get their money. Some people are managing to make a little quick cash from there. But now, like, it's been a month and people haven't been able to withdraw. First, he told them it's because they were switching currencies and blah, 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 that they weren't going to be using USDCs. Now they're going to be using Bitcoin, BTC, or whatever. He tells them that. He's like, if you switch over, you're going to get your money. And then now he sends a notification to everybody saying that everybody has to verify their account. They have to verify their account. If you don't verify your account, you're going to get like banned or disqualified or something by like August 6th or whatever. And to verify that account, why do you have to pay funds to verify that account? And then the funds are different. There's like different levels. I don't know if it's like different levels of how long you've been there or what level. I don't know what determines how much you get to pay, but you're paying to verify your account, right? And the funny part is, this dude told them that, oh, they're not using USDCs, but why is he collecting the funds in USDCs? To verify your account, you're having to pay in USDCs. After he told them that they're not using USDCs no more. That was the issue to begin with. That's why they weren't getting their money. Like, how does that make sense? Like, all I'm telling y'all guys gotta go save y'all parents. Go save them. Go save them. LSSC is going down, and some people are still in disbelief, and they just haven't fathomed that they've been scammed. But yeah, go save y'all parents. It's getting too serious out.
In a scammer's eyes, the easiest person to be scammed is someone who's already been scammed. That's why when you see people do the phone call scams, when they call you on the phone and, you know, get you to buy some gift cards, they'll come back to you the next day and say, hey, we forgot about this payment. You owe this more money. That because you fell for it once, you're an easy target. So when they set up this company, they got you locked in this scam, and you trying to withdraw, but you can't. And they tell you, well, if you pay such and such amount of money for this, we can release your funds, because they already got you on the scam. So if the second scam doesn't work, so what? We already got you. But if it does work, we got more money from you. Stupid. Let's keep going.
Happy Sunday, you guys. As silly as it may sound, as a Gen Z, I got into LSSC, okay? And I have learned a lot from it, and I like to share, share. So, in as much as money is good and all, I just like to tell you guys, hey, before you get into anything, do your research, ask questions, do all of that. LSSC it used to be real, okay? There were people who cashed out. There are a lot of people that actually got the chance to get money from it. But, of course, it's a website, it crashed, and I didn't lose that much.
I hear that a lot of times where people say, it's not a scam. I know so-and-so got paid. So-and-so got their money. That's a definition of a freaking pyramid scheme scam. People have to make money. That's how it works. But at some point, it's going to all come crashing down. And nobody's going to get any money. The first few people or whatever that join, first group of people, yes, they get paid. They get money. But nobody else does. That's how it works. You got to have people that can say, hey, I got paid. Look at me. Because if nobody ever says that, the money that the person or the people at the top make will get cut off pretty quickly. this scam will be figured out pretty quickly. But if you have people raising their hands saying, I got paid, more money is going to flow in. So you pay those people in pennies, basically, to get hundreds and thousands of dollars back. That's how it works. That's how the people up top make the money. Let's go.
Money is still money. I still lost something. But yeah, I just want y'all to know that, hey, be careful out here. You know, before you do anything, think about it. You know, ask yourself questions. Do your research, and make sure you know what you're getting yourself into. Okay? Because even $1, it's like taking money out of your pocket and dumping it into a trash can. That's how it feels. But we will always continue to work hard. Focus on your 9 to 5. Focus on the job that puts food on your table, because that's really all you got. Unless you're making passive income, you know what you're doing. Like, you're doing this and it's generating you this. Do not get yourself into any type of business, no matter who advertises it to you. You trust this person so much. I'm so glad I tried to recruit my sister. I'm so glad she said she wasn't interested, or she wasn't at that time. I'm so glad my dad didn't give his money to me either. I tried to recruit him too, and I'm actually glad that they both turned me down. I've learned my lesson, and I hope whoever is watching me right now, you guys learned something from it. I'm going to church, still gonna go praise the Lord, because God has been faithful to me regardless of what I've been through. So happy Sunday, y'all. Peace.
I need all the Haitians. Come up front. Mais combien fois les témoins ap do kon sa pi kon mette l'argent nan baga la? Why was the reaction for you to get so defensive all of a sudden? First, it was Emily. Y'all remember Emily? Yeah. You remember Emily? I remember Emily. If you don't remember Emily, I remember Emily. Now it's LCCABC. When we told y'all, the kids actually, when us kids was warning y'all, don't put y'all money in that shit. Don't put y'all money in that shit. Y'all got so defensive talking about something. Oh, you just hating. You don't want to build. No, because we knew it was a scam. Papa got la fin, man. Papa got la fin, man. Now all of a sudden, côté cop. The cop was gone, friend.
Okay, if anybody can translate what she said, put it in the comments so I can understand it. Let's go.
Friend, cop out the fini. The minute you put that money in that shit was gone. Duh. I'll never forget when my boyfriend told me about joining that shit. I cussed his ass out. What the fuck?
LSSC, the latest crypto platform offering greatest return. A team of developers are currently working on fixing the issue we have with networking stuff. Francois, which is the project manager, is trying to onboard new team members, and then we have the codes in production right now. By tomorrow, if we have any defects, we'll fix them. We do have a better project plan. And please stay tuned. Keep investing, keep trying. I see a lot of people asking me they want to join. Please follow, send me some comment and like, and I'll definitely recruit you. Thank you.
See, this is the tactic, okay? They're gonna get somebody that looks like you, okay, to come approach you about it. So you think, oh, they look like me. They wanted me. They wouldn't scam me. But it's not them behind the scam. They might know what's going on. They might not. But the originator of it, you might not never see them. You might not never know who they are. But they get people, whether she's making money or not. She could be making money off of this. But she's just the person that they let make money so she can draw other people in while they take everybody else's money. That's how it goes. That's part of it, you know? So you can be mad at people who, you know, try to recruit you and put you into this, but be mad at yourself because you should have known what it was. But just remember that the people who brought you in might not have known what was happening, might not have known that it was a scam. But at the same, that doesn't mean you can't be mad at them. You know what I mean? But you have to be mad at yourself too, because you should have done your research and you should have realized this was some BS. Because crypto investing, how can one crypto company offer you more returns than the next or guarantee you more returns than the next? How is that even possible? How is that even possible? When you invest in something, you're automatically taking a risk that you could lose your money, whether it be stocks, whether it be real estate, whatever you choose to invest in. So how can somebody guarantee you're always going to win? There's no such thing as always winning. No such thing. Any company that tells you that, run. Let's go.
My family members, because today's success, it's because of every one of you. First of all, today mark a historic moment that deserve to be remembered. We have officially surpassed 5 million users. Actually, I'm so grateful of all of you guys, and this success, it's belonged to everyone, not only me, for everyone.
I'm guessing he's a top person in the company or something. 5 million users, like there's not even a way for you to verify that information, yourself through research. But they give you this big number, like all of these people have joined, so to entice you to join as well. 5 million just sounds like too freaking many people. 5 million people invested in a company and everybody is making money. And if it's about scooters, that's 5 million people and everybody is making $30 a day. I don't even know how much that is. I'll put it on the screen right now. That's how much money this company would be paying out a day if everybody is making money. What company is able to do that? We had to think, man. Just think. If we stop looking at, oh my God, I'm gonna make so much money, this is crazy, and actually think and look and break stuff down, even the information the people behind the company gives you will tell you that it's some BS. But you can't just rush into everything. Come on, I don't like seeing people scammed. So I'm real, I have no idea about LSSC until a few people in the comments of my I think one of my Dr. Umar videos asked me to look into it. So I did. And it's just, come on, we better than this. We're smarter than this, man. So smarter than this.
This is not just a number. It signifies the growing influence of LSSC and our expansion to the global community. 5 million users, it's not just a number. This is a proof that LSSC is a trusted platform, one that has empowered many to change their lives and to chase their dreams. Guys, the real success for me, more than money, is changing other lives. Success is not easy. Success is very tough. That's why when I was alone, broke, no one with me, I know how it feels when you can see your life better, but it's really hard. So you need to use your fuel, your brain to raise you up. And this is what I learned. I always love to reading. I always love challenges. You know, guys, I read very nice article from 60s. LSSC future is really bright. Now I have exciting news to share with all of you guys. So, on July 25, our Dallas headquarters will officially open for operations. This is not just a milestone. Nah, it's just the beginning of us, beginning of LSSC, expansion into a global market. And there is more to come. This is just the beginning. We need to always be optimistic. So, to make this moment even more valuable and unforgettable, we are honored to announce that our global football superstar, Kylian Mbappe, I love him so much actually, will represent to show his support to us. This is not just a celebration. Nah. It's really a beginning of our expansion into global market and a powerful symbol of global recognition.
And just because they have a celebrity, that means nothing. It really means nothing, because at the end of the day, it's about money. And the celebrity can get conned just like you can. That means nothing. Disney has sponsorship with the MLM company, a scam company. Sponsors Disney, a Disney attraction, I think is opened up or is about to open up. I don't know. But that doesn't make that company legit. That doesn't make that company not a scam.
If you can share this with your parents, please do. I already lost my battle. LSC is a scam. So LSC, Lightning Share Scooters, claims that you can make passive crypto income by leasing scooters through the app. That sounds cool, right? Except there are no actual scooters. There is no proof that these scooters exist in real time. No GPS tracking, no physical presence, nothing. And guess what? They are not registered, licensed, or even on the App Store. So how do you make money? Not through rentals. You are making money by recruiting others to buy in. That's not investing. That's a Ponzi scheme. Think about this. Lime, one of the biggest real scooters company, isn't even publicly traded yet. Why would a legit company want to dilute their shares by asking random people to buy scooters for them, even though they're not even up and running? For me, this is the craziest shit. They promise returns that beat the S&P 500, which tracks the top 500 companies in America. That index doesn't even guarantee 10% a year, because real investment come with risk. So if someone guarantees you 30 or 40%, even a daily crypto payouts from fake scooters, ask yourself who is really profiting. Spoiler, it is not you.
See, if you'd have looked up all this information before you jumped into it, you'd have came across stuff that doesn't add up. Okay, we saw the previous guy says 5 million people have joined. 5 million people haven't joined this group, this company that's taking investments to invest in scooter rentals. 5 million people. Where are the scooters? Where are they? Because if 5 million people are making $30 a day off of scooters, these scooters must be booming. These scooters must be everywhere. But you don't see them. You can't find a video online of somebody talking about riding one. You can't find no evidence, like he said, not in the App Store. Like, don't just take people's word for stuff. You have to research, and the stuff you find has to make sense. I hate seeing people get scammed, because there's evil people at the top who knows that they are scamming people, and those are the people who's winning at the end of the day. I don't like that.
So guys,
LSSC is gone. They are gone for good. I keep getting messages, people telling me how can they join LSSC. They are scam. There is no joining LSSC. LSSC is gone. The new scam they are doing now is they want you guys to send money to them so they can use that money to release your fund. That is not going to happen. There is no fund. There is no money. Don't expect anything. Don't be foolish. Send this to your mommy. All of you that your mommy and your aunties and your daddies participated in this LSSC. Send this video to them. Don't let them fall the victim. Don't send any money to LSSC. There is no going back. They are not going to give you the money. They are just trying to scam you the more. Please stop referring people. I saw a guy yesterday in the group saying, I want a car. How can I get my car? Bro, your car, the audio car, go to the dealership.
Hi you guys, I'm back with a quick update on LSSC. As you guys know, I went to the gala not too long ago, and now we're hearing all of this news about what's going on. I do want to show you what I found. Early spring, late spring, and then it popped up all over, like literally like spread like wildfire. I was really interested because a lot of people were opening offices. Like there were supposed to be like 60 offices opening across the country. There was one even in my town where my parents had joined. I'm starting to believe that the Dallas HQ was just kind of like the front for making everybody believe that it was real. All of the money that was going into these offices was going to be on the managers or the people that were a part of it and their teams to actively like keep up. I do believe that the head of LSSC was not going to put into any money into the actual like galas or anything like that. It was strictly on the teams in their areas to keep the money coming in so that they could continue spreading the wealth to the higher ups. All kind of speculated this. A lot of us, like, we were skeptical, and I didn't ever join, but a lot of people I know did. And one thing I've noticed is that they were still able to cash out up until just recently. They just haven't been able to cash out. Otherwise, everyone would want to still be a part of it. Now, the one thing that I was also a little bit skeptical of is how do they have 5 million people on one platform? Mind you, there were technically 2 platforms based on the information they were giving out at the gala, but ultimately 5 million people on just 2 platforms, and they were both doing different things. And then it got into they needed to transfer things into another platform and XYZ, all of this stuff. I began to get a little bit more suspicious of the Dallas headquarters because there were 2 guys I remember seeing, and they were saying that LSSC was still open. But like I mentioned before, my initial thought was that a lot of the managers, the people who were gung-ho for it in their communities, were putting the cost up front to keep the illusion of LSSC being like a solidified company. And that's the problem, because I still haven't seen a CEO image. I still haven't seen like a picture or a video trying to calm down the people that are a part of it. So they had to have gone through this. It was like about 2 years ago, every business had to submit at least one contact with their full name and their birth date, and I even think their social security number if you were going to have a business in the US. And it was mandatory. And if you were registered in the US or doing business in the US, it was mandatory. And if you didn't do it, they were going to charge you a fee. So that took me back to thinking about Francois, because Francois, everyone's talking about, oh, we've never seen Francois. Oh, I texted with Francois the other day. Mind you, if you've texted with him, why hasn't he sent like a group chat video if it's just a private thing? So I found this screenshot with Francois in it, and they were saying that this was what he was saying. I also was able to find more information on just the company itself and all of the names that LSSC has been using just within the United States. As you're reading this letter and you're like trying to gather like what he was trying to say, I'm starting to understand why people believed in this guy so much and why they took just his word and not his face at value, because he has a lot of like, you know, teamwork and collective like resilience and, you know, just trying to make it seem as if this is a company that actually does care. And I think the one part where I was just kind of a little bit surprised is he's saying, who was there for you when you were struggling? Like, we really helped y'all make money, da 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 da. And I love that because a lot of people have been helped by this. Like, let's not lie, people have gotten life-saving, like, money that helped them pay off bills. They were able to, you know, collectively just be in a better place. But
No, they won't. No, they won't. No, they won't. Nobody made life-saving, life-changing money off of this besides the people at the top. Because if if I'm in this scam and it's not working for me, I'm losing money, and the only way to bring people in is to the only way to make money is to bring more people in. I'm going to tell you, you know, if I'm an a-hole, I am going to tell you, hey, I'm making a lot of money. I'm killing you. Better come on in, just so I can get you to sign up so I can possibly make some money off of you. Everybody is going to say they making money. Why wouldn't they say that when they're trying to recruit you? Because the only way I can make some money is to get you to sign up. So I'm going to tell you whatever I need to tell you to get you to sign up.
But you can't fault the people that were a part of it because it didn't seem like a scheme at the time. It really did just seem like the higher ups were doing more and they were just helping the people below so that they could run their business for them, but also reaping the benefits of helping them run a business. After seeing the Dallas HQ is completely closed down, by the way, their Dallas headquarters is now officially closed down. Their lease wasn't up or anything. They actually got evicted, and apparently they didn't pay their lease for a while. And that's another thing that's kind of not.
The man previously said that the Dallas headquarters was going to open on June 25th, I think he said.
On July 25, our Dallas headquarters will officially open for operations.
And she put this video up on July 31st. After a little over a month, it's already closed. It sucks, man. It sucks that people get their money taken. It freaking sucks.
Like, too far off from like the business right now. Commercial real estate is really, really high. Like, a lot of people are getting evicted from their buildings, and you would think their business is doing really good, but they couldn't afford the lease because lease is expensive, which is why I was a bit concerned about all of these offices opening up across the country and just globally, because who's keeping up with all of this? Like, I don't think we understand how expensive everything is right now. So then I was able to find some more BBB stuff because, you know, BBB is like the Better Business Bureau. A lot of people will either like talk about your business or send reviews about your business. And mind you, they had been flagged before in Canada, but this one specific thing caught my eye. If you notice here, a lot of what I noticed is that this was a company that was changing their domain often. And for those of you who don't really understand what that is the website URL, like www.tiktok.com. You don't change that often because if you are a business, you want people to be able to find you. But what they've been doing is changing small bits and pieces here and there.
That's a red flag too. This video or this clip of this video is 13 minutes long, and it's too long to include the whole thing. So like always, I will link every video I use down in the description box, and I will label this one 13-minute video so you can go straight to it and finish the rest of it. I only included about 6 minutes of it. But yeah, anybody changing their name, changing their domain name all the time, that's a red flag too as well. You know, just like back in the days, I know my dad used to buy cars from this guy who owned a car dealership, and it seemed like every 4 months this guy was in a different location. And it was obviously for a reason. He'd be in a different location with a different name. It's obviously for a reason. Okay? People just don't do that. You know? Amazon. It's been Amazon forever. Target has been Target forever. Walmart has been Walmart forever. They don't change their names because they built a reputation off their name. Why would they change their name if they have a good reputation? They don't change their name if they have a good reputation. We got more. Let's go.
We are here in Dallas, downtown Dallas, to see the headquarters. It's Dallas headquarters for LSSC. Let's see, this is but it's open, right?
So what you just said, if you don't mind.
Sure. They were formerly in this building but are no longer.
Okay.
They were evicted last week. They're being investigated by the police and the FBI for fraud as a pyramid scheme. This is the investigator leading the whole investigation on that.
Okay.
That would be the person to follow up with at this point.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
So we're currently at
recap on the video that I talked about last time about LSSC, guys. Now they are talking about like people have paid the verification funds. Okay, people are really getting scammed, guys. Like, these Africans are really getting hectic with these scamming people. Like, Francis is really scamming people, guys. Like, this man is telling you guys to pay that 50%, that 10%, 40%, whatever he's telling you guys. A majority of these Africans are paying, thinking like whatever funds you already have in your LSSC is what you're already gonna get back. He lied to you guys once again. Okay? Now he's saying that he has created a place in the LSSC where you can go in and punch in your bank information. Okay? He's already getting tired where he already went to close the LSSC already. Okay? Where he was already saying you can pay with your Bitcoin. Okay? And now he's saying that you have to pay this 10% back, where you have to pay this $400, $500 fee, which is the top people already. If you're an S1 member, you're paying $2,000. If you're at SSSS, which is SS is 3 S's, you have to do it $12K, $12,500. Okay, like, come on, people. Are you really falling for this type of thing? This is where people are getting divorced. Okay, this is where you have where your wife and yourself have a joint account, and where one of you guys already went to put in, took out $20,000, $40,000 just to put in the LSCC. Okay, this is where you guys are getting scammed. And then where these other new ones are coming in, there's another one called like Indies. Like, this one, you guys are putting in more money. You guys are getting scammed, guys. That's why you guys don't even know it. Because this new one that's just coming in is called like Indies, and where you have to put in a certain amount of money to get it, to put in there, and then like you get only less money. Like, for an example, okay, you put in $380, okay, and you only get paid like $123 or like $62 in one day. But then you have to realize that you have to wait 24 hours for you to receive that money. Okay, that's the problem that you guys don't even understand. Everybody's creating this every last apps of you guys can earn money. Okay, for instance, like they just finished creating Lime for our people. Lime people, you guys were getting money. You guys were getting brand. Okay, like, come on, man. How could you put in $5 grand and you get paid like $720 a day, which is like $3 grand in a week, which is 20% off. So you're only receiving like $2 grand. People, you guys are getting scammed one way or another. FBI's on your ass. It's gonna come on your ass. But more of the story, guys. You guys should not pay for that verification fund, because all he's doing is scamming you guys. Because when you guys are just paying and paying and paying, this man is just eating up your money. Come sooner or later, guys, you guys are gonna become homeless. That's the problem with you guys. For the people that are living in the big mansion house, okay, your people are getting scammed, okay? When you guys gonna be like, oh my God, I got scammed, well, the police is not gonna help you. And for the people that live in Canada, out of all places, we get bazo kwiba mahera kandi yo biba mahera yawe uzorira no kurira uzorira ewe uzorira kandi yurinze kandi amoso zatoza no kunza muzokwibaza imani nizokufasa no kugufasha ewe I will end up my case. I read my peace. May God, Holy Father, praise our Lord. God is not gonna help you in this matter. Everybody have quit the job. Your people have ended everything. Hallelujah.
I need another translator for that one too. Let's go.
10 days ago, I created a video and told people to be careful of LSSC, that it's not a real company, and at some point this business model will come crashing down. And I said it's going to take, I give about a year, 6 months to a year. Well, it's only been 10 days. And the business, from my point of view, is pretty much done. Because now people are saying that they cannot withdraw their money because of the network. There is no network problem. Every single Ponzi scheme starts with the same story plot. When you pay out in crypto, you don't have network issues. You can send money in a second, and the other party will receive it instantly. I just sent some crypto to a partner of mine yesterday. So this is not a gimmick. It moves with light speed. So when you start hearing things like network issues, that means the business is done. Especially if you haven't been paid out in a couple of weeks. And my concern is not for people who are already in, because you went in blindly, even though you've been seeing signs that this is a fraudulent company. My concern is for people who are still thinking about getting in. I still had a couple of people yesterday ask me if this is a real company, should they invest in the company? And my answer has been the same. No, it's a Ponzi scheme. Every single Ponzi scheme eventually comes crashing down. My other concern is for people who are basically opening offices nationwide, especially in Texas, Houston, Texas, Dallas, Texas. You are setting yourself up for failure. We are in the United States of America, not Africa. So when you're putting your face out there that you're representing this company, that means that you've done your due diligence and you said, you know what, this is a real company that you can actually put your integrity on the line for. The unfortunate part is when, I think it's already done, by the way, when people start to wake up, they're coming to you to hold you accountable because you put your face out there. Yeah. Listen, integrity is very difficult to build, but it's very easy to destroy. And that is why when it comes to money matter, when it comes to investing, you have to thread softly. Do your own thing, mind your business, but do not guarantee people something that you know you can't really control. And LSSC is something you can't control. Unfortunately, I think that this business model is done. And what you'll start seeing now, you'll start seeing a lot of people crying on social media, I lost my money to the LSSC. It happens all the time. And then you'll see some people say, well, thank God I made it out. I cashed out. Unfortunately, that is not a good feeling because some people win, some people lose when you all know going in that this is not a real business. So guys, be careful and protect your money. Invest in real legitimate businesses. Invest in stocks. Invest in crypto and watch your money grow over time. That is how you build wealth, not in Ponzi schemes.
I know about 10 Africans that woke up this morning out of a couple $1,000s because they fell for that dumb ass LSSC scooter scam that us young kids was trying to tell you that was a textbook pyramid scheme. But no, y'all wanted to get money fast. At the end of the day, if it was actually something where you can invest $2,000 and become and earn $10,000 in 3 months, trust me when I say your community, our community, would be the last community to hear about that shit. And that's when I knew it was a scam. Nothing good ever comes from giving crypto dollars to nobody. For the record, I try to tell y'all this. It's textbook pyramid scheme. A pyramid means there's one motherfucker at top, right? Then they invite two other motherfuckers. Them two motherfuckers each invite two motherfuckers. Them two motherfuckers each invite two motherfuckers. And you know what you get? You get a motherfucking pyramid. A triangle, bitch. A pyramid scheme. That's what that shit is. But they say if you can't hear, you will feel. So hopefully, like, y'all understand this shit now. Like, no, come on now. It's not even an investment. An investment means you have the opportunity to lose money or gain money. Not only gain. It cannot just be going up. Investment will not just go up. Everything that go up, it will come down eventually. I'm going to need y'all to lock in. I'm highly disappointed.
Hey everyone, it's Professor Eric, and I want to take a moment to speak to you directly from what's going on, directly from the heart. First, I really want to apologize for my silence this past week. I've been dealing with a lot. My family has been threatened. The images on our YouTube has been reused, memes and cruel posts, and my name just dragged through the mud for things that I never signed up for. So I want to be clear. I want to be clear in only the way that I can be clear to you. I am not the face of LSSC. I never applied for a job with the company. I am just a member, just like you. Everything that we are going through, I am going through. I offered my time to teach and to help people understand how to grow their income because I believe that the platform was real. I was never an employee of the platform, and I never agreed to be responsible for the company's silence or their failures. I'm mad. I'm angry. Now the company is flipping the script. They're trying to pin the entire global image of LSSC on me. They're saying that Kevin put money in my account and helped, and then lied about how much he did and what I did for the company, and I didn't do this and I didn't do that. I am an entrepreneur first. I built my life around not punching a clock, and I will not start punching a clock for a company that will not protect its own members. I am literally appalled at what I've seen in the last 48 hours. The Latin trainer, the face of the LSSC Spanish-speaking community. She was called young and dumb. She was bought out by LSSC's competitors. Her reputation destroyed before she even started her life, just like mine. Reputation smashed. I built an image long before LSSC. And for them to do the things that they've done to me on the internet, the things that they are posting and the things that some of even our own members are angry, I get it. But I'm not the one you should be angry with. LSSC has left its most loyal face trainers, office managers out in the cold. And guess what, guys? Those office managers have rent to pay. Some of them have signed up for 2-year lease, 3-year lease, 1-year lease. And they're even being threatened by other members. And still, they're found. We don't even know if Danny is his real name at this point, right? Or Ethan, or Max, Don, or Francois. But we know who they do show. They show me. They show Rosa, our office managers, real people, real names, real damage. All of a sudden, they want videos of us, right? We always posting videos. They're always saying this person is getting a car and this person is doing this. They know where all of us look like. They can manipulate and use our pictures at any given time and say whatever they want to say. So, guys, I want to tell you, I want to make this short and I want to make this clear. This is not the time to fall apart. This isn't the time to invest a dollar into something that hasn't shown us transparency. Every investment obviously carries a risk. We believe that LSSC was legit. I mean, they had scooters, they had the Lightning shared, and they had so many things that made us feel like this business was legit. We're wrong. Now, All of us have lost money. All of us have lost time. But it's time to fight back. Not with hate, but with truth. Collect your messages from Danny, Kevin, Ethan, Max, Francois, Howdy Doody, whatever their name is. Collect your screenshots, emails, text messages. Let's expose those wolves in sheep's clothing. Over 2 million members together. We are stronger. Together, we will rebuild our lives. Together, we will find those who are responsible. The addresses that they may have used, Bitcoin, Coinbase, anything that they have given to you. Make sure you hold that as evidence. We will hold them accountable and come out smarter, tougher, united. No more silence. No more threats. No more blaming the victims. We are not the problem. And I will be back with facts, the proof, the power of our people. And I want to honestly say thank you for your support, your love. Keep everything. We are all at a loss right now. So it is most important for us to keep those messages and hold those messages for the powers that be. We must work together to find these people. Thank you, Professor.
If you look at this video, it's a lot of times he's looking off to the side. Looks like he's reading something or looking at bullet points or something like that. But if I got people into something and it turned out to be a scam and I had no clue that it was a scam, I could just get online, turn my camera on, and speak from the heart of what I went through. I don't need a script. I don't need bullet points. I don't need all of that stuff. I don't need to plan out what I'm going to say before I turn my camera on. All I have to do is turn the camera on and speak what I went through. Now, does him having bullet points or a script make him guilty? No, it doesn't. It's not proof of anything. But if you got me into this and it turns out to be a scam, the only person I have to attack is you. So you better make sure this is legit before you start bringing other people in, because you're putting your name on the line for this company. So when it's a scam, I'm coming after you because you are all I know. I don't know people above you. All I know is you. The person I trusted was you. So make sure this ain't some BS. Because if it is, you're going to hear from me. You heard from me when I joined. Or I heard from you. So you're going to hear from me when I find out it's some BS. It happens like that with everything. You know, if somebody introduces you to somebody and say, hey, you know, such and such, I got somebody you should meet. You can date them. Blah, blah, blah. They're a good person. This and that. And then you date them and you find out they're the total opposite of what that person said they was. You're going to go back to that person and say, what the hell? Why did you set me up with them? It's the same thing. You put your name on the line for something, you better make sure it's good. You better make sure everything you're saying about that something is real. Because if not, I'm coming for you. It's simple as that. We got more though. This video is too long, but thank you for being here this whole time. I appreciate it. We got a little bit more, a few more.
I feel you, okay? One of my coworkers just came in and I asked her if she knew anything about LSSC. And she told me she's getting married next year, right? And her boyfriend, well, her fiance, pulled $6,000 of their wedding money into the LLC because they told them to put some more money in so they can get double. So he put that there thinking they was gonna make money to get more profit. And now they've lost everything. This is sad that us African, we fell for such scam. And she's crying, she's picking up a lot of hours now. She's requesting to pick up a lot of hours. She's crying because she got her wedding next year, a year from today. Now what are they gonna do? LSSC has scammed everybody. What are we going to do? Guys, share this video. Let's see what we can do. Repost, tag, comment. Please, if they ask you guys to put more money in, do not put money in, because people are not getting their money out. People have put in their life savings, their wedding money, a lot of money, thinking they were going to be able to make money. A lot of people have quit their jobs. Now where are they going to go to? Single mothers, fathers feeding 5 family heads back home in the United States. We have put a lot of money into this LSSC. It hurts. It hurts a lot of people. A lot of people are hurting. A lot of people are hopeful. A lot of people are praying for it to be just a glitch in the system. When it happened, everybody was hoping that it was a glitch. But now Professor Eric has came out, and now Professor Eric, as you all know, every time he go live, he says, before he even say anything, he says, I support LSSC as long they continue to do their promises they said they was gonna do, you know?
Why would you even say that? You know, Professor Eric is the guy we just saw in the blue shirt. Why would he even say that? I support this company just as long as they keep being honest. Like, what? Why would you even say that? Why is that even a possibility that this company is going to do some BS? Why would you even say that to me? When stuff doesn't make sense, when people add extra stuff onto stuff, you got to think to yourself, why? Why? Why would he even say that?
Share. Let's let other people who haven't put money in it to not put money in it, because that's the only thing we have lost. It's a great loss in the African community. All of us, Africans, Mexican, you know, let's share this video. Share this video.
Guys, I hear some people have paid the LSSC verification fee. As a matter of fact, I know 3 people who have paid, even after they watch all the videos I've been posting. This one lady I spoke to, she decided to pay. She has an investment in there of $5,000. So what I realized is she just cannot believe. She's finding it difficult to come to terms that this is the reality, that she's been screwed. So what she told me is she decided to pay because maybe since many people are saying they are not paying, so she decided to pay, that the Francois will have pity, have mercy on her and refund her money, because she doesn't have money. So Francois may have pity on her because she has paid the verification fee. And then I asked her, so okay, I was trying to be empathetic. I'm like, okay, what happened after you paid? And she said after she paid, her dashboard disappeared. Her dashboard just shut down. She wasn't able to access it anymore. My God. What is wrong with us, Papa God? What is wrong with us? Why have we denied to have sense? Why have we refused to have sense? What is it? Just cut your losses and move on. These people already know that most of the victims will be feeling this way, and they will now decide to put in the money to see what will happen next. Yeah. They know. And now you are falling for it, even after watching all these videos, because she's always on my page.
She watches all my videos. Even after watching all these things, watching other people saying, do not give them this money, you still decided to go give them this money. When you're clearly saying that $5,000 is your life, and you decided to still go give them the money, and now your dashboard even shut down on you. Hey, Jesus. Is it that I don't know what to do with money? I need money. I need it. Please, come and give it to me. Why have we just refused to have sense? Why is sense so far, far, far away from us? I don't understand. I don't get it. Like, it's just beyond me. It looks like this thing is not ordinary anymore. I don't know if these people are using some kayamata or voodoo or whatever they are doing, or they are hypnotizing people. I just don't know. Like, what's going on? How can you go do that? If you're looking for a safe place to invest your money, or if you're just looking to invest your money, it's simple. If you don't want no complication, nothing, go put your money in S&P 500. Put your money in, there are different kinds of it. I mean, it mustn't only be S&P 500. Put your money in ETFs. Put your money there. If you want to know how to do that, inbox me. I will show you. You don't have to pay me anything. Put your money in buy your simple term life to protect your income. And then put the remaining one in ETFs. It will grow in your very own eyes. It will be in safe companies. Anyway, now bye.
Hello, beautiful family. How y'all doing? Yeah, I have to cover my eye because my eye are so huge like this, you know. You all know LSSC have rounded up from the United States of America. Now LSSC have relocated. They have relocated. Oh, I come and cry to tell them. I say LSSC don't relocate. Oh. They don't relocate from United States of America 2 weeks ago, when they were holding everybody money in United States, and then guess what? They rebrand. They opened their new branch in Mexico. Card. What's the name again right now? What's the name right now? Andes Scooter. This one is not LSSC. This one is called Andes Scooter. Bro, I told you. I said it. I scream it. Do not join with money that will pinch you. I said it. Do not join with money that will pinch you. I scream it. You join with money that will not even take a pin out of you. Because when I complete 32 days and I have made my money out of it, that was when I scream it out loud to everybody that, okay, this thing is paying off as they talk about it, but you got to be wise. If you pass through MMM, you pass through CBEX. Hey, hello, hi. Hey, Chineke. And you still want to go inside LSSC and go put double and go do double. LSSC don't show people shege, like shege. I for enter trap, but now CBEX don't teach me. MMM don't teach me. I mean, at a point, right? As an elderly person, right? When you get to that junction again, you will rethink so that you will not fall again. So I don't know how to say it in Yoruba. So that is it, though, my dear brothers and sisters. LSS don't pack their load, though. They don't release anybody money. Guess what they are now saying? They want you to verify your account. Exactly what CBEX did. They want you to verify your account using your own money. They have shut it down for about 2 weeks, right? Now, people have already made money inside, right? Why can't you use that money to do the verification? And they just even did all this upgrading in 2 weeks ago, right? So why can't you use that same money? Okay, people that did upgrade, can't you use that same money? No. They want you to they want you to give them thank you for your service. I'm telling you, if you pay that money is called thank you, LSSC, for your service in the United States, because Shingba, thing like this, you know, go get if you go pay that money. I'm telling you, nonsense. Saying verification, wait. God forget them, but I say make I go and break the news that LSSC don't pack and go. Make God Almighty. That God Almighty should, help us as we move on in this time, in this period. I don't know what I want to talk, but anyway, I just said to let you all know that LSSC have moved from LSSC to Andy's Scooter, and right now they are located in Mexico. Okay, all right, you guys have a very peaceful day, and talk to your friends and family not to fall into the trap of Andy's Scooter. Okay, love you.
If someone promises big money just for signing up, pause. Ask yourself, what's the product? What's the proof? LSSC don't need you to understand the business. They just need you to believe the dream, because they are liars. Who really makes money in this LSSC model? If the answer is only the top, you're already late to the trap. They're selling you freedom, but LSSC only asking for control of your wallet. Real freedom starts with awareness. If LSSC can't explain what they're selling without saying you'll get rich, it's not a business, it's bait. Ask what they're doing with your money and why you can't withdraw. If they get defensive, that's your answer right there. LSSC scams sell shortcuts. Leaders build legacies. Choose your side wisely. Your future and your money deserves protection. Ask questions. Be bold.
Questions. We have to ask questions, and we have to do our research. It's this same scheme or scam. It's in different forms, but it happens all the time, and it's just on repeat. And it might be a different name, but it's the same scam. We gotta stop just reaching for the carrot. All right. Some people be dangling that carrot right in front of you, and while you're chasing this carrot, they taking money out your pocket because you ain't paying attention. All you paying attention to is that carrot, and you going for it. We gotta be smarter. We gotta ask questions. Somebody want to get you into something and they can't fully answer all your questions. It's for a reason. If someone gets mad, oh, you just want to ask questions. I ain't got time to ask questions. You want to make money or not? They usually say that for a reason. Stop being fooled. Realize that the person you spend every day with, your best friend, will lie to you. Your family member will lie to you. Investigate everything for yourself. Don't take anybody's word for nothing. Don't take my word for nothing. I know you watched this whole video. I appreciate you. But do your own research on this stuff. Don't fall for scams. There's no get rich quick scheme where you can put in a little bit of money and make thousands and thousands of dollars every month. It's not a real thing. Anybody guaranteeing you 10x return on your investment, they lying. We got to use our brains, all right? And we don't need to be bachelor degree, master's degree intelligent to figure this stuff out. All we have to do is have a little common sense and the ability to think. And we won't get fooled by these scams. I appreciate you watching this video. I don't know how long it's going to be, probably about an hour. I wanted to include all this in one video. I didn't want to do part 1 and part 2. I wanted to include everything. But thank you for sticking around. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.